I just really wanted to hop on really quick and give you guys this quick little disclaimer. This video was made for fun. I love doing photography. I love fashion. I love getting to do this kind of stuff. And I love editing and all these kinds of things. But remember, use your social media accounts to bring glory and honor back to Jesus. Just wanted to pop in that really quick reminder to do all that we do for the glory of God and not for man. So anyways, let's go ahead and continue watching this video. Hi there, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I don't really have time to set up a tripod and get all of the lighting super perfect and everything, so we're kind of just working with what we got. I haven't filmed in this angle and this way literally since this video right here. This was one of my first or second videos, to be honest. So today I'm going to be showing you guys just a little behind the scenes of me doing a little photo shoot today. I literally kind of did it throughout all of today because today is what I usually like to call my social media day. This is when I start prepping and planning stuff for Instagram. I film a lot of YouTube videos. I've already filmed 3 YouTube videos and they're all in the same shirt, to be honest. So if you guys are new though, you guys can go ahead and click the subscribe button if you guys would like to, and click the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of discuss how I chose what Instagram, or how do I choose my inspo for all of my pictures and all of that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. So first things first, I want to show you guys where I kind of get my inspiration. A lot of it comes from Pinterest. The other place that it comes from is I actually follow Sierra Schultze on Instagram. She is one that I just really focus on, just her photos. I do watch some of her YouTube videos because I do like the style video, or the style videos that she does. And literally no other Christian YouTuber, I have not really found very many, if any, Christian YouTubers that show fashion videos, and I love fashion, so I would love to see more fashion videos from other YouTubers, but I just don't see that. So anyways, I watch her on YouTube and Instagram. There's definitely, obviously there's things I don't agree with, she's not a believer. Anyways, there's a lot of other things, but I do really love all of her fashion stuff and watching or seeing her posts and stuff like that on Instagram. So I get a lot of inspiration from her. So the first little shoot was based off of this picture right here. This is the one that Sierra Schultze posted on her Instagram, and then this is the one that I recreated. I actually went to my grandma's house, so let's go ahead and show that little tiny bit of footage there. Alrighty, so I'm currently at my first location. I'm actually at my grandma's house, and I am going to be taking my first set of photos here. She has these really pretty trees in the background in her backyard, and I figured this would be a really great spot to take them. And I'm kind of trying to recreate some photos that I've seen on Instagram. Alrighty, so this is the first spot. I'm just gotta mess around with the different poses and where exactly the tripod is gonna go. But yeah, this is the first little spot that I think is gonna be really, really cute. So yeah. So this is the last location that I'm at. It's this little birdhouse thing that my grandma had when she had doves, I believe. I think doves or pigeons, one of the two. Anyways, I thought it would be kind of a cute little area for photos. I think it's going to be a challenging one though, just because of the lighting and things like that. So we're going to see how this one goes. That picture's really turned out really amazing. I also was able to get a couple more other pictures at my grandma's house that I thought were really nice, and they turned out really, really well, so I'm really thankful for that. But yeah, those ones were probably some of my favorites that I did today. Alrighty, so I'm currently back home back from my grandma's house, and I decided to take a look at the photos. They look really, really great. I'm kind of surprised even how the one in that little shack thing had turned out, but I think these are going to be really fun to edit, which we'll be getting to here shortly. But yeah, I just am now going to be looking on Instagram to find how I can style this dress, or how to take photos in it. So I'm going to be looking on Instagram and Pinterest just to see how people take pictures in this dress, and then we'll go from there. I think I found the next location for that one dress, and it's going to be right here. Here's what I'm thinking. So we have this little weird window thing that has our AC. If I close both of the doors, move our dog gate, and make sure that that picture frame isn't in the photo. Might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna go change. So as you can tell by the last little bit of footage, I was going to film in this blue dress. I love this dress. I just got this dress from Old Navy, and I was going to take pictures in front of this one area in my living room, but just looking at the lighting and how the pictures turned out, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them. But I ended up opting to take some photos outside by our like kind of grayish colored fence. It used to be brown. It used to be like this bright brown orangey fence, and now because of just the rain, the color has really faded, and so it looks kind of like this antique-y fence. But I really liked how the photos turned out. I feel like a lot of my personality came out in these photos. Definitely more of a cool toned photo, which is definitely not my like aesthetic for my Instagram feed. So I don't really know how I'm going to, or like what my plan is to show more warmth in the editing. I also thought I'd go ahead and mention that I will not be like showing you guys how I edit my photos in this video, because that would be really difficult. And I also have like, I've created some of my own presets. If you guys would like me to sell them, let me know, because I would love to be able to sell them, but just don't know if people would actually buy them. I have been playing around with the angles of my photos and really just trying to sort of do things that are a little bit different, that are a little bit out of my norm. Alrighty, so I'm right now on my last photo. I'm wearing this like t-shirt that I got from the great, I always forget how to say this name, Sole Gratia brand. I actually made a video on it, which I'll link in the description box as well if you guys want to watch the full video where I do a lot of small business customer support. Anyways, I'm going to be doing this last photo shoot like not laying down, but like sitting down on my grass behind a really pretty flower garden. The lighting of this is just horrible. That's what this last picture is going to be. I'm using these sunglasses also as a prop, just something a little bit different. I'm going to do a couple of photos with the sunglasses, couple without the sunglasses, and then see how they all turn out. Like usually when I take my photos, I have it coming from an angle of just straight on, or it's coming from an angle that's a little bit higher and kind of aiming downwards. But I actually decided to do it from like closer to the ground, aiming up. Now, I definitely think that like a lot of people don't like this kind of photo because it's definitely to some, it doesn't look as great in photos, but to me, I actually found it pretty like fun and just interesting. I also did the like on your phone you can like zoom completely out, and so I did that as well, and I thought that those pictures really turned out kind of interesting, kind of fun. I just was really trying to look for things that were just not your typical angles. And so I definitely really loved getting to play with those angles, and instead of shooting from a higher angle or right on, I chose to do some more angles that were like downwards facing up. And the other photos that I took were literally in a planter. Like I literally stuck my head into a planter. I think turned out really fun. I think that they're definitely more very like springtimey. But yeah, I really love the way those ones turned out. So yeah, when it comes to my Instagram feed, I try to keep things pretty natural. I am one to not really do, I don't have a lot of like facial expressions. I like the ones that aren't like cheese like that. I like it when it looks like you're laughing and you're having a good time and you're having fun. Yeah, that was really fun. And we're gonna now go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys how I make these. These have been these like Instagram posts that I've posted. People have asked me like, I don't know how you make those, but they look so awesome. And you guys, guess what? They are so easy. There's some of the simplest things to make, and once you make them the first, or like once you make each like post the first time, they are the easiest to go back, add a different little quote in, add a different Bible verse, and then repost it, and it is a game changer. They're so quick, so easy. It takes a little bit of time to first create them, but once you have the template for it on Canva, so we're gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do those. All right, so for this Instagram post, I have my like brand name at the bottom of my Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and add the text, add my Bible verse that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna change the font, whichever one I want. I'll put the font that I use up on the screen, but I'm using the Abia Libre Regular, and that's the font that I decided to go with for this specific text, or for this specific post. I'm gonna measure it down to like the size that I want it to be, and like how small I want it to be, and how long, or you know, doing all the little detail stuff. And then now I'm actually going to be going to like another like document that I saved that has a bunch of flower sketches. Now I searched for a long time to find all of the ones that I like, just so that I can quickly copy and paste them. So I'm going to be doing this, I don't really know what kind of flower that is, but I'm going to be adding that to my page. I'm going to go ahead and paste it onto my Instagram post. And then I'm going to copy and paste it again and actually flip the sides of it so it looks like it's somewhat different, just so that it kind of correlates a little bit better. Alrighty, and this is the final result of this one that I just showed you. I'm going to also show you a couple more that I've done in the past. They're really simple to just go and you change the color, and then you copy and paste a Bible verse, and then if you make a little profile where you have all your flowers saved, you can just go in and change the flowers. And it really makes for just an easy post. You can kind of do a little bit more context when it comes to the Bible verses. Just a super easy post. Alrighty, so for your next one, you're going to again be using Canva. You're going to be using the Instagram post sizing for it, and then you're going to go ahead and pick your color. This is going to become really important later, which I'm going to show you here in a second. I'm also going to put the color that I use on the screen. Now you're going to go under elements, you're going to type in the word boho, and you're going to get so many really beautiful images. If you like the bohemian theme for your Instagram, this is going to probably be your go-to. So you can just start playing around with all the different photos. There are so many beautiful, amazing photos. Now this is why we had a background. We're going to go up to the transparency and we are going to dim it. This is why we chose the color prior to adding the picture on. This is going to kind of give it almost a filter effect. This helps with several different reasons. Let's take a look at these images. As you can see, the before has very vibrant colors and the after has more dimmer colors. This is number one, it's going to help your writing to kind of show up a little bit better, and it can also match with your aesthetic. If your aesthetic is more on the darker color side, then this is going to be great for the before, and this is just the original image. But if you have a more feminine and more light, airy aesthetic, then the after is going to do you good, and you can see the words a little bit more. So back to what we were doing. So go ahead and add in your Bible verse or your quote of whatever you're going to use, and you can go ahead and size it up. And then now what I'm going to do is actually do the font of this quote, and it's going to be under this name that I cannot pronounce, which I'm going to put it on the screen so that you guys can see it a little bit better. I'm going to change the coloring to this to be white because I like my photos to be very bright, very airy. I'm going to change the transparency a little bit more of the background image, just doing all of the little editing type stuff. Now we're going to go into the borders. Now there are so many different fancy types of borders on Canva, and there's just these beautiful ones. There's so many options you can choose from. You just type in either square borders or square outline. I do square outline because I like this particular border, and it looks really, really pretty and just very simple. What I forgot to do with the lettering is go under effects and then go under echo and change the coloring of the echo under the lettering. This is going to kind of just give this unique effect to it and kind of add just like some shadow and dimension to your lettering, so it's not just this 2D. I'm going to go ahead and download my design, and this is what the original design looks like. And here's some more other ones that I really, really love, and I think they turned out so amazing. Weren't those like the easiest thing in the world to make? Or is that just me? Like, those things are so easy, so fun, and there's so many different designs. Like, those were just like, I'm not sure how many I did. Did I do 2 or 3? I might have done 3. I can't remember how many I did or posts that I showed you guys how to make, but those are some of the easiest things, and you can play around with it. You can kind of copycat other people's posts and like see what designs you like best. But yeah, those were so fun. So that is some tips about my Instagram. That's a little behind the scenes of a photo shoot and learning how to do some other cool stuff. So yeah, anyways, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you guys are new and you guys would like to subscribe, you guys can do so by clicking the big red button down in the description box. And yeah, I hope that you guys all have an amazing week. Bye guys.